What is up, everybody? Welcome to Collectors Enabled. Right now, you'll notice Mike and John's not here, but Mike will be joining us shortly. John, he's got the stomach bug in his house, and we wish him all the best in his family. I'm joined by Justin, who had to run out for a quick deuce before the show. He got nervous. Oh, there he is. He's back. Welcome, Justin. I hope you washed your hands. Justin?
Yeah, bro.
Justin? Bueller?
Bueller?
Okay.
Bueller?
Bueller. How you doing,
Hey.
Justin?
I'm good. How are you guys doing today?
Good. Yeah, those hands look
Good,
clean.
good.
Nice.
Yeah, they're clean.
And he's a righty, so. And we're joined by my boy Trey. We do Collector's Table with Adam and Astro. How's it going, Trey?
Man, it's going great, man. I'm having a really good day, man, and ending it with some good people. Got Shane and Justin in the house, so it's always good to be with good people.
Oh, that's great, man. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, man. Our pleasure. So let's go over quickly pickups, POs, new acquisitions, or even just something that you have your eye on that you're able to buy right now, and you might just pull the trigger in the next couple days. Let's start with you, Justin.
Just got this war tank in. It came in today, or last week, Friday.
Nice.
The little quarter steel guy, the box ain't here yet. It's supposed to come tomorrow. That's the B set. So you have that, and then you got the guy to the side. As far as POs, only thing I have that I've ordered is like the Batman Pattinson bust, the Pattinson third scale from Prime 1. And then I got like a Mystic Gohan Dragon Ball Z bust. And I think a couple Transformers, and then that's about it. But I won't expect them for a while. So.
Oh, that's it, eh?
Yeah, that's all.
Slow week on the stocks, I guess.
Stocks is bad. You don't want to be in the stocks. They're like down, 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 down.
Yeah.
Fair enough. How about you, Trey?
And other than I'm waiting for the my Captain America LBS, of course. I finally got a commitment from a special person to get one of those, and my next PO though, unless something comes out as a surprise, I'm just waiting for the LBS Iron Man to pop out so I can do that day one. I don't really normally care about day one, but I just want to do it, day one.
Okay, right on.
So is that the one Art just had the prototype on?
Yeah.
It looks really nice.
Yeah, that looks really good. And for me, I have a custom Mr. Sinister on PO, or that I just PO'd, and that's it for new stuff. See, Justin, that's it for new stuff is, not that.
I saw the Mr. Sinister, man. That thing is like insane. It puts the XM to shame. Like they should be ashamed of themselves. And I love XM, but they should be ashamed of themselves.
And we'll go over here what Mikey's got that's new. Take a look.
It's probably a tractor trailer or a freight container.
Oh, you're not really one to talk.
No.
He's got way more. I mean, he's got life size.
You got people in suits behind you, man.
So he bought another Hulkbuster because why do you need just one? If you have one, you're a loser. So Dr. Mike buys two.
Who made that?
No, Mike's got he's doing another setup with his, and it's going to be really cool. He's going to do something different, obviously, because you could pose it differently. So it's going to look sick. You have this, Justin?
No, not that. But I wonder who made that. I didn't pay attention in the chat who made it. I was curious.
Who made? Oh, this is XM Hulkbuster.
So he's bought two of the same one.
Yes.
Oh, okay. See, I was thinking it was a different one. I was like, why would you? Okay.
Right. No, it's the same one.
Got you.
He has the zombie Iron Man life-size portrait head.
Oh, it's cool, man.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
I'd like to see that in person.
Yeah, like, is that his brains? Yeah, that's sick. That's his new setup with the art print. That looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Man, I love that XM Iron Man. Ultron's cool.
Do you guys do a lot of accents with art prints right now for your statues?
Me personally, no. Not,
Me,
not
no, I haven't gotten that yet either. I want to, but in a different space when I
Hmm.
get it going.
Okay.
Mhm. Here's a life size. I think it's life size or legendary scale Iron Man. And that's not Iron Man. That's Pepper Potts.
That's the gender version.
Is that the swap out like gender portrait? Is that what's happening here? Or are these two different statues? No, I don't know either. So, and maybe Mike got Thanos on throne.
One of my favorite pieces of my collection. I love that one.
Yeah, he's a big bastard, man. Man, that
Yeah.
thing sold out quick.
Yeah, that is actually the first Sideshow statue I ever got, and I got it within that little 7-minute window. So yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Oh man, Miguel, he thought that was Dr. Mike, made a custom.
Fuck, could you imagine?
Might as well get one.
Yeah, and I think that is.
Oh yeah, that's the funny. Oh, never mind, you wasn't showing that.
Hey, I didn't fuck that up too badly. Nice.
Talking about the armpit.
What we're going to do is go through the chat, say hi to everybody. All right. Johnny, how's it going?
So Johnny.
Lane, thanks for coming tonight.
So
Collectors Entity, thank you for coming. Alan, what's up, Alan?
out.
There's Mr. I got a shit. I'm nervous. I'll be right back. Is Planet Sterling. Don't be, everyone poops, man. Everybody poops. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Ledge, how's it going, Ledge? Thank you for joining us. Michael Black, good to see you coming back more and more. We missed you around here. Cal, how's it going, Cal? S-Beam, thank you for coming out. Another Mike Edmondson, how's it going, buddy? Jason, thank you for coming. Liking your newest content. Very good as always. Beast is always here. What's up, Beast? Sorry, I got no music to play, so you guys just get this. Miguel, good to see you.
Okay.
Mike Cast, thanks for coming. And I'm probably missing people, but that's the way it is. Alfie, thanks for coming out, Alfie. His collection is ridiculous. I don't know if you guys know Alfie. He's really super cool guy.
Yeah.
And he owns, it's unbelievable. Yeah, his collection is crazy for sure. Daniel, thank you for joining us tonight. Batman Kid Voodoo, thank you. Yo.
It says this car is making sounds. Oh.
Skills Power, what's up? All right, guys. Well, that's everyone who's joining us so far and everyone else who comes in and catches us on the replay. Welcome. So, Justin, let's talk about what's new in collecting this week. What do you want to talk about first? Pick the first topic.
To be honest with you, I'm not sure. Let's see.
All right. Trey, do you want to start us off?
I have no idea.
Yeah, one thing that I always love to ask whenever I get a chance to ask different people, with all the excitement that's going on, these first 3 months, I just love this question. You've got the lower ESs, you've got different pieces coming out, rare pieces coming out that they haven't made 1,000 of. What companies do you think are Who do you think's winning if you had to pick a statue company of the year so far? Who's
Based on
winning
their
and why?
pieces or based on the vibe they're giving the community?
Anything you want to say, whatever you.
Anything?
Some people say it's who's putting out the best statues, not just the with the lowest ES, but what do you think is like who's number one? You only get to pick one.
That is a good question. I mean, some people would say Sideshow. For me, another one would be LBS. They're doing some really good stuff. It might even be LBS. I was also thinking maybe PCS. They're getting like really good IPs that other people aren't getting. They just announced the Battletoads. That's really cool. It's really tough. I don't know. LBS, I guess.
Should we stop the show right now? I'm good.
Good. Yeah.
I'm just playing. What about you, Justin?
LBS for me as well, and Prime 1. I like LBS now. It's growing on me more, and with the new line coming out, and some of the pictures I've seen for the DC line, it's going to be coming. So I mean, Jay looks like he's got it going on. He's going to knock it out of the park. So
yeah,
Prime 1 just because I got these Transformers, but
yeah,
I like the detail and stuff on that. But yeah, LBS, I think they're going to be the number one coming up.
That's funny, Casual.
Looks like Miguel agrees.
Yeah, man. Where have I been, man?
Exciting.
I'm home now. Where have I been, man? Why have I been on here? I'm gonna say, I'll say the one thing that I'm very proud of with Sideshow is just the fact that they have brought some figures, popped them out when we didn't know. All of a sudden, here's a low yes. The fact that they've been throwing out those discounts, 25% discounts on certain pieces. Then they also add the free shipping. So hopefully that's putting pressure on some of the other companies to get their shipping costs lower. But I'm going to go LBS and I'll say why. Just like, and I said this earlier, just like last year at that ToyCon, where all of a sudden we got that big, huge bang with here's the first chance that everybody really got to see what the Hulks were going to look like, and everybody went crazy. I'm sad that there was a delay after that as far as being able to pre-order, because I think it would have been crazy with that hype that was going on. But I think what Jay and LBS has done so far this year, fantastic. But I think there's going to be a part 2 to that. Oh my God, when ToyCon comes this next time. I think it's going to be crazy. I think it's going to be bananas.
No, I think that's exactly right. I can't wait to see.
Yeah, when that LBS was at that show, that was the first time I ever seen it with the Hulk, and then that's what got me on board. I was like, "Whoa, I want to get that." So
yeah. So
and then Art got it and reviewed it, and it was like, yeah, it made me 100% like I gotta get that.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what would have happened if the pre-order had come out.
It was like
maybe
3
the
months
next week.
difference, 3 months, 4 months delay.
Yeah, if it had come out even 2 weeks later, man, it would have been crazy.
You was talking about the Sideshow free shipping thing. It doesn't bother me. I like it, but I see a lot of these people in these groups. They'll be like, "Hey, it's free shipping." Yeah, but all they do is gouge the other price up, or they gouge this up. Do you see that? What do you think about stuff like that? To me, it's a win-win because at least you're getting one of the discounts.
Yeah, and if you really want the piece, if you're not just collecting just to buy something, it's not going to bother you anyway because you probably had your eye on it.
I guess I just get tired of seeing all the people cry about it and whine and bored. Just like, you got anything else better to do?
Yeah.
It gets on my nerves.
And I just want to tell people, for people who might not know JCA, I don't know if it's JCA or just JC, but the gentleman who owns LBS, runs LBS, he used to have a custom company, made good statues, Halima, back in the day. And there was years ago, I bought the Maestro on Throne from a commissioner. I got the EX. It was sold out. The guy screwed me over. I reached out to Jay. Jay sent me. I showed him proof that I paid for it. What's up, Rashid? What's up, Sick? I showed him proof I paid, and he sent me I think it was either his or one that someone defaulted on.
Yeah, that's nice.
Even paid
Good
for the
guy.
shipping.
Can't
That's the
beat
kind of
that.
guy Jay is.
Yeah, that was really my first time I met Jay was buying the Holcomb throne.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, years and years ago. And yeah,
That's a great piece.
he's just an awesome person. Like he's just an awesome person. So
Yeah, he is. So one thing I wanted to bring up from this week, it might have even been last week. I'm not sure, but we'll go with it. Master replicas. I don't know if it's real or not, but I saw something that said that they might be coming back into production. It's a good time to come in because right now MYC is just absolutely killing it with their Star Wars models, and Merlin models has come out with some, and a couple other companies. I think a Japanese company came out with one. So I think now's the time to come back in for them. And as well, they do lightsaber hilts and other such. What do you guys think about that? Have you heard anything about it? Do you think it's real? Do you not give a shit?
Only Star Wars stuff I see is when Mike talks about it. It just makes me think he's gonna buy more stuff. So can't wait to see what he gets. You know.
I think it's great, man. Anything that brings even more life and fun into a passion of people's, I think is a great thing. And I think the pieces are great too. If I collect Star Wars, which I battle my hardest to not do it because, I mean, God, it would just kill me. And I think I'm so far behind on it. I'd have to go back and get specific pieces. But I
Right.
think it's a great thing, man. I really do. I love seeing, things Rashid gets, like Junior. I love all of it, man.
Rashid's right. NYC has it on lock, is right. I got the AT-AT Hoth
Oh,
version
nice.
on PO. I can't wait.
Congrats, man.
Oh, thanks. I know Rashid has it, but he went with the clean version, I believe.
So you're gonna do an unboxing when you get it?
Dan, thanks for coming. I don't know, maybe. I mean, if I get it one of the first, why not? If I get it one of the last and it's already been done, then no.
Okay.
Yeah. What else you want to talk about, Trey?
So I asked him earlier. So everybody wants these rare pieces. Do you think the economy is allowing collectors to buy those rare pieces in the amount that's needed? For these companies to actually do it, or do you think people are screaming that they want the rare pieces, and then when it comes out, they don't touch it?
Hmm.
Kind of like what was that one XM pieces, Night Owl or whoever that is? I really don't know who that person is, but that owl dude.
Oh,
Oh, you talking
yeah.
about Prime one, the Batman one from the? I can't think of the name, but I know what you're talking about. And there was only like a
All I could
BS for
think
like
is
150 or 200.
Yeah.
all I can think of is the owl now.
Yeah,
Someone in the chat will help us out.
yeah. I can't even remember. I played the dang game with that thing in it. Yeah, it's like leaning way
Yeah,
over and
I
stuff.
know who you're talking about.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
do you think that the economy, because everybody keeps screaming the economy,
Talon.
Talon.
yeah, Talon. Do you think
I
with
can't
the
think of it.
economy the way it is, will people spend that extra money to go get those rare characters, or are they going to stick to just getting the Batmans and Supermans and Flashes? Do you think they're going to reward companies with buying those statues once they put them out and take that
I see
risk?
what you're talking about. My answer is yes and no. I think some of those characters, some of those secondary or backup characters, whatever you want to call them, some of them will still sell very well and it'll be rewarding for the company, and some of them won't. Because just like primary characters, you have some that suck or some that are better than others that sell well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's the same with the secondary superheroes.
Yeah, I think that's why you see a lot of the Sideshow sales and stuff, because these people have made too many of it, and now they're got their warehouses full. So yeah, low ES. A lot of these secondary characters might not pan out that'll suck for people that want these characters. A lot of people in the Batman community always say they want a Clayface, or they want a different Riddler, or they want a different, and they see that they got these pieces sitting here and they're not moving, and they're like, well, these are the main characters, and why would we, so that you got to get it from customs or somebody like, was it Dark Side? I think we'll probably make some of that.
Yeah.
And then maybe LBS in a comic version, but you'll just have to wait and see. But I think the economy will mess people up because right now we're still not out of it, and it's slowly getting worse. Basically, inflation is going to stay here for a longer period of time than what they previously expected. So it just causes more people not to have as much money in their pocket, or makes them feel like they don't have as much money in their pocket to be able to buy on extra stuff that technically they don't need, besides like groceries or mortgage or heat,
Yeah.
So,
No, I agree.
I think it will hurt. It's hurting all collectibles, to be honest with you. Even on the hardcore collectors that would buy anything. So, yeah.
Johnny has a question here. How much do you all think the MYC Falcon will be? I'll say 1750.
I was gonna say at least. I don't think it'll go over 2,000.
Yeah, I was thinking 2,000 shipped. But
yeah, I think it'll be. I think it'll be nice though. I think it'll be real nice.
I think people will buy it too
They're
because
gonna
it'll
kill
be
it.
low ES and it'll look really good.
I agree. Wonder if Sideshow will finally release something new with that line soon. I doubt it. Those guys will never listen. Now that's exactly what I was going to bring up next. The Penguin. What do you guys think of that Penguin compared to the Prime 1? I realize Prime 1's 1/3. And there's no reason to compare, but just in your opinion, what do you prefer more and why?
I like the Prime 1, but I like the 1/3 scale. I like the presence, but I just like the different details with that specific piece. I like the Sideshow. Nothing's wrong with the Sideshow to me. But I do like the Prime 1 piece better. If I was going to actually buy one, based on what my year's budget was going to be with statues, if I have the budget left to do the Prime 1, I'd do that.
There's a smart man. Budget. Golly, that's the first time I've heard that.
It get raised.
You the man.
It gets raised.
You
It
the
gets
man.
raised.
Keep with it, yeah.
But
Good goal.
I would get the Prime 1 primarily, and then if money mattered, that's when I'd get the Sideshow.
Fair enough. What about you, Justin?
I'd be Prime 1 if I was going to do it, just because all my scales are Prime 1 1/3 on the Batman that I do own.
What if they were both 1/3? Then let's put it that way. Just go by sculpt and paint and pose and whatever. Let's say they're same size. What are you liking
Same
better?
size? I'd probably still go Prime 1.
Still Prime 1?
Yeah.
You too, Trey? Still Prime 1?
Yeah, I'd still go Prime 1. My question is, and I don't collect the Penguin. I will be collecting DC. I broke my rule, so I will be doing that.
Yeah.
But if Penguin is so sought after and it's so rare and everybody wants this piece so bad, is anybody getting both? Is anybody getting the Prime 1 and Sideshow because you've wanted a Penguin so bad? Like,
well,
why not get both?
That would come. I don't see a lot of collectors, and obviously some do, and some necessarily wouldn't have to if Penguin's like one of their favorite pieces. But I don't see a lot of collectors that collect 1/4 scale and 1/3 scale DC line. And Penguin's not. I mean, he can be, but he doesn't strike me as a standalone piece. Unless, like, you're a really big Penguin fan.
So do you think it's basically going to the people that are completists?
What do you mean? The people that buy both or any of the two?
Any of the two. So are people buying the Penguin because I just have always wanted a Penguin? Are they buying a Penguin because they need it to go buy their Batman and, Ivy and all that kind of crap?
I'd say mostly because of the first reason. Mostly because I don't think there's that many people who just absolutely love the Penguin and have no other Batman statues at all and just collect Penguin. I'm sure there's a few, but I doubt there's that many. But people want to put them in the Gotham line, the Rogues Gallery.
Yeah.
I got a question for you guys. If you could pick any statue company to make one character from any IP, doesn't matter if they have the current license or not, what character do you want to get made, and by what company, and why, and what scale?
I'll go last. I love this question.
Speaks up first to say he'll go last. I like it.
All right. Well, I asked Jay in a message a couple months back after that Hulk LBS thing finally came out. And when I got into Transformers, I was like, hey, you think years down the road you try a Transformers line? And he said, based off G1, not movie crap. He said, and the comics, he said, yeah, possibly. So, but you got to wait years because I got all this stuff in the pipeline. So, again, I'd pick LBS and then look for like G1 Transformers.
Oh man.
Which one? If he could make one.
Grimlock. I'd go with Grimlock first.
Robot or dinosaur mode?
I'd do both.
Or transforming?
I'd like both, to be honest with you, because I do like that at proximity scale, but I wished it was bigger for the XM. But I like Grimlock the best. I thought I liked Optimus the best, but now it's Grimlock. He's growing on me.
No, that's good.
I want to hold Dinobot line. That's what I want. I want to hold them, every one of them, but nobody makes it.
Oh man, they look so good. Transformers are so good. Even Bayformers, which I can't stand, look great. I love looking at them. They look super cool. I just hate what they did with them in the movies. Prime 1/3 Master Chief from Halo 3 and Airbender would be awesome too. Or not Airbender, Airbender would be awesome too. Yeah, great pieces. For me, I'd probably go probably maybe PCS 3 foot tall Voltron. That's really what I want. Classic style Voltron.
Damn, I forgot about that. I forgot about that in the Devastator. That one
and let's hear for the smartest man in the room.
G1.
Mr. Diaz. Absolutely, man. G1 all the way. Let's go back to the chat here. We got some new peeps coming in. Crippler. What's up, Crippler? What are other people saying here? Guyver. Grundy, 1/4 scale from Prime 1. Yeah, that would be awesome. What else you got, Trey?
There was another question in there. I'll answer it real quick. Just from what I know. Beast 51 asked if there's any pricing on the LBS Iron Man yet. That's a PO for me. And then I'm done with pre-orders. Wink, wink. I have not heard of a pricing yet. I have not heard what the pricing will be on that yet. I just know there's going to be two. I believe there's going to be two versions, like a premiere, kind of like they all are. Probably one's going to be like an early bird or something like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor is in the house.
You know what?
Mikey, how's it going?
When he's in front of that Iron Man thing, I just seen chains. I thought of a six swing. I don't know why, but that's what I thought.
What did I just walk into? What is going on here?
What's up,
We were just talking about you and your sex swing.
Oh my god. What's up, Trey? How's it going, man?
Good, man. Appreciate you having me, Dr. Mike.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for joining us. Sorry, guys. Having problems getting the kids to sleep tonight. One's sick and one doesn't want to sleep. So here we are.
They told me you were delivering a baby, man. I didn't know what was going on.
Oh my god. You guys are terrible.
So I'll tell you, Mike, we went over our pre-orders. I showed your pre-orders.
Oh yeah.
Everyone was pretty disgusted. You're getting a second XM Hulkbuster.
Dude, I can't believe you broke the news without me here. Everyone's talking behind my back. I didn't get to defend myself.
Well, I mean, it's online, so it's not really behind your back. And I just assumed you'd be listening to the show.
Well, I didn't post it publicly, did I?
You put it for pictures for the show.
Yeah, for you guys to share.
Yeah, and I did share it.
It leaked.
You knew what you were getting into tonight. This is not on me.
Yeah, I know. It's all good. What else is going on? Just you guys, you keep going. Don't let me step on anything. I think you're talking about the LBS Iron Man.
Yeah, someone was asking for the price. Do you want to take a guess what you think it'll be?
Yeah,
First of all,
someone
is it coming in one with 2 torsos, or is there an EX or anything?
It's coming in 2 editions. What Trey was saying, there's going to be one regular and there's going to be one deluxe
With the double.
that comes with a second torso.
Right, like
And-
kind of like the Hulk with 3 torsos.
Yeah. So the deluxe is going to
Makes
come
sense.
with more switch outs, like the glove pose and the open helmet, and I forgot what else. So you could obviously have like more poses on that second torso. And the regular, I think, is just going to be like the power pose. I think helmeted and maybe unhelmeted. But someone asked me the price, and I told them my guess is regular 1,600, deluxe 1,850, 1,900. What do you guys think?
I think that's pretty close.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
pretty
going to
fair.
say about 15, 14,
Maybe
14.
15 for regular.
I'd say 1450 regular and 17 for the deluxe.
Wow,
what
that'd
the
be cheap
Thor
for the
was?
deluxe.
Ain't that what all the
Fuck.
Thor price changes was? And now they're going for anywhere from 1,000 to 1,200 if you can find it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got that.
What Cyclops was 1450.
I mean, and the Thor looks
Yeah.
really good. I don't understand why people are letting it go that low, but
I got that Thor for 1,100 shipped. It's in my garage. I need to open it for the deluxe.
I mean, if you're going to
Yeah.
complete the line, you need it. And
Oh, you need it. I think my prediction is that Thor is going to stop going for 1,100 in
oh,
about
it's going to be so underrated.
yeah.
Once you get
Exactly.
the update, they're going to go, and then, yeah.
Yep.
I think the same thing's going to happen to the Cyclops.
Yes.
The people that want that XM line, I told people earlier, I mean, I'm not trying to sell fear, but there's only 150 of those things.
Yes.
I mean, there's only 150, buddy.
Yes. I agree. I
Well,
totally agree.
there's only 149 left, max at this point, because I got mine. So
There you go.
I got mine.
Michael Black,
And
we
somebody
were
might buy
asking, like,
two and put them in
I
their garage.
asked a question. If you could have one character made by one company of any IP, any size, what would you pick? And Michael Black's is Treebeard by Queen.
Wow.
That would be interesting. That'd be huge.
Treebeard bust? like
Life
It's not a
size.
room.
like life size, like 6 feet tall.
Massive.
Can't you just carve out like a face in a tree in your backyard, maybe?
There you go.
What would you pick, Mike?
Okay. So give me the exact parameters one more time of the question.
Any single character from any single IP made at any scale of your choosing by any company of your choosing.
That doesn't exist or that does exist?
Whatever you want.
Whatever I want. I want the 1-to-1 Mark 1 Queen Studios Iron Man.
I knew it was Iron Man.
Yeah.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Yeah. After looking at the half scale, there's so many more things they could do with the full scale, just like detail wise and just little things like silicone face, like punched hair, like eyelashes and eyebrows. It could be incredible. It'd be incredibly expensive, but I mean, look at the Alita with the full silicone face and full punched hair and all that stuff was 15 for the deluxe. So I'm thinking that a Mark 1 is probably gonna be like 15 to 20, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that's
That
what I
Alita
want.
was
though.
like everybody's top 1 to top 2 bus
Mhm.
on a bunch of stuff when it came out.
It's still. I mean, I know that
It
mine
looks
is up
really
for.
good.
It's amazing. It's perfection. I know mine's up for grabs, but it's the only reason I'm selling because it just doesn't fit with the collection anymore. Not because I don't like it. Not even close.
Jason says a 1/3 or 1/4 melt of Sauron and also King of the Dead. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I would love a J&D 1/3 Mouth of Sauron and a J&D 1/3 King of the Dead. That would be amazing.
What do you think of that melt of Sauron that was shown?
Oh, the one by Pure Arts.
Is it Pure Arts? I forgot the company. That makes
It's
it,
like
but they had-
the
yeah.
company that's making all the heads with like the special bases
Okay,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I can't tell if there's something off, and I'm sure Jason would know. And I didn't know. I don't know if Jason made a reaction video. Okay, yeah. He said, "Yes, it is to being off," or something just seems weird to me with it. It looks good. And
I agree.
appreciate-
Something looks off to me too.
it just when I saw it, I'm like, I thought the mouth of Sauron was taller. Like for some reason in the movie, it seems like his head was more elongated instead of like compressed.
Right,
I
right.
could be totally wrong. But oh, and yeah, and maybe the fact that it's floating and it's not like, yeah, it's
Right.
a little weird. That's a little weird. Well, hold on. LBS Trey is here, and I missed the LBS conversation.
We haven't really had a big one yet.
We just said they're
Oh, we
taking
haven't?
over the world. We're already becoming zombies.
Now,
LBS.
yeah, I will say this, Mike. I love it here because there's so much LBS love. Like they said that LBS may be the number one company so far for the year. I was like, I'm home. You know,
Wow.
I'm home.
You know what? So I've been having a lot of conversations with Jay recently, just because Jay is a big fan of like Alex Ross art, and a lot of his stuff is kind of based on that concept and the Silver Age and all that. And we've been sharing it back and forth. And I'm like, Jay, I need a captain, please. I need one so bad. And he's like, I got one. Just you got to be patient. I've been asking him for 2 months now.
Yeah.
So if anyone has an extra captain LBS, please just. I need one, maybe two, but I definitely need one.
Maybe two.
Well, so the Iron Man, it's gonna be the XM Hulkbuster all over. I'm definitely getting two. Just
If I
because,
let that cat out of the bag early, I didn't know.
Why are you getting two though? I guess I didn't read why. Or if you don't want to explain it right, you don't have to. But I'll ask you
for the Hulkbuster or for the LBS?
the Hulkbuster. I was
Okay.
just curious.
Yeah.
Because when he first showed it, I wasn't paying attention, and I thought, oh, you got a different version of somebody else. I said, who made that? He's like, it's the same one. I'm like, oh.
It's the same one. I do have a custom coming. I think it's delayed a month or two. No big deal. It's because I have like this whole classic XM area going on back behind me, and I want to have like the War Tank and the Hulkbuster in like normal form, and then have like the quarter scales next to them. But I love the fact that he's coming out of it, and I'm kind of like putting LBS in the next room. And so if I can have him coming out of it and then like the LBS with the Alex Ross art prints. So I have one in this room, I have the other in the other room, two different configurations, and it totally matches everything I want to do.
So if he does an LBS one, like he rumored he might, then you'll either decide then what you want to do based on how it looks.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
right now
Then
you'll
I mean,
have two sections.
yeah, because that's going to be, God, it's probably gonna be
years
what, like
down the
3
road.
years from here? Yeah, 3-4 years.
Yeah.
So and the thing is,
I got you.
I doubt XM is going to go and make XM doesn't do 2.0s, do they?
Not really.
So
2.0s, like the second sculpt of a character.
Like Prime or Hot Toys.
Yeah,
Or
like
are you talking like the variant?
let me ask you a question. Do you guys see XM releasing a comic Hulkbuster in the future?
Not in that pose.
Yeah. So for the price that I got the second one at, I think I can easily recoup the money. And I mean, I'm not going to ask for a lot more, but I think I can sell it pretty easily.
That's cool.
Crippler says 1/3 Spider-Man, Prime 1, or XM Bishop.
Or 1/3 LBS Spider-Man.
Which looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Shipping on that thing. Dude, shipping will be more expensive than the damn statue.
Oh, Australia.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
With all the stuff I've been selling, I have some Australian people, and I've shipped some stuff there, but just recently, shipping is just, oh my God, it's ridiculous to Australia. Let's see.
Trey, can you point down for me, please?
Yeah.
There we go. That right there. William, second smartest man in the room, right behind Diaz. That's nothing to be ashamed of.
Now, do you guys care what scale your GI Joes come in? So Shane, the one that you're working on is what, quarter scale or third scale?
Quarter.
Okay.
All my GI Joes behind me here are. There we go. Yeah, there. A 1/4.
Is there any like
know why they're
1/3
like-
line GI Joes, or are they all pretty much a quarter?
I don't know of any 1/3 scale GI Joes.
But if they was going to do, let's say a company done like most of, even 50% of all Cobra and all the GI Joe, you'd probably want them in quarter or less, just so you could get them all. Because
I
That's
think
good
that's
point.
right because there's so many. Like
there's
that's
so
one
many,
thing.
you'd need Art's gallery 2 times. I mean, it's just
Right.
It would be silly.
So you want to be sure that you could fit or accommodate majority of them,
yeah.
or at
It'd
least
be
the
like
ones you
all
like.
the
And
80s
that's
Star Wars characters.
anytime you go down a
Mhm.
line or an IP and it's such a big one and vast, and you really want to get a lot of pieces. Bigger is nice, but it's not always better if you can't fit a lot of what you love. Imagine if you could fit like me up here. I got fucking like 10 X-Men, but let's say if I got 1/3, I could get 4.
Yeah.
I don't want to cut out, 6 X-Men. So it's tough. If you got the room and the money, then why not? I guess, but it takes up too much room and it leaves too many gaps in your lines for me.
Let's follow that line of thought for a second. So you want to collect the totality of some line, but you don't have the space for it. Do you consider dropping scale to 1/5, 1/6, 1/10?
No. Well, no, I don't consider dropping any of these to a lower scale, but I am getting the Tweeterhead Master of the Universe, a few pieces.
Mm-hmm,
They got Skeletor and the Trapjaw.
And those are
That's
1/5
just
size.
because they're the best incarnations of those characters, which are played a big role in my childhood, and they're the best interpretation of that character, and it happens to be 1/5.
Mm-hmm. 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 What do you think, Trey? Would you go down in scale, even though you're primarily a 1/3 collector?
I'm a 1/3 collector, and I would not. I had the 1/4 when I actually I said this before. I was only going to get certain LBS figures because I didn't realize, number one, in the very infancy of this, that Jay was going to be making a ton. So there was my first mistake and why I had to go back and find Captain America.
Yeah.
But once I realized and I got the Thor in hand, it was over. It was a wrap. I was like, my God, look at this. And the height, the presence, the detail that he did. So I got rid of my 1/4 except for like my Thanos on Throne from Sideshow, things like that.
Yep.
And I would rather, if I had to do it this way, this is how I looked at it. And I'm going to get pretty much all the LBSs, just to put that out. But I would rather get less figures and get monumental figures that made me say wow on each piece than get like the 1/4 the way I was doing it, which was buying a character that I love. Like I love the XM Psylocke. I wasn't a fan of the face or the pose, but I bought it anyway because it was Psylocke.
Sure.
You know, with LBS, I feel like I love everything about him. So I was like, that's it. So I would not go down. I would go up, spend a little bit more because it's only a little bit more than a 1/4 XM piece.
It's true. Yeah.
And I'd rather have less characters, but more presence and be monumental. You know, that's how I feel with it.
I think that's
Thank you.
that's beautiful. I think that is
Did you
beautiful.
get any of these?
Hold on. No, look at this.
I got these when I first started. They're GI Joes. They're 3/0. I got Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow.
That's cool.
Cool.
Is that 1/6?
It's their representation of 1/6.
It's a so it's slightly
That
underscaled.
looks a little small to be 1/6.
So like maybe like
1/6 should be
1/7
about
or-
1 foot tall.
But it's 3/0. They're the same ones that done the Optimus and
3/0 does. I like
That's the cool
3/0.
stuff.
yeah, 3/0.
FigureCon, do you guys think that there is a company that can possibly pick up
Oh,
the Thundercat line at a bigger scale? How bigger than what? Like bigger than 1/4 or 1/4. Is that what you mean? Bigger than 1/6?
What's PCS doing? Is PCS doing Thundercats?
Well, you just figure if anyone's going to, when it's going through all the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, I was wondering if that
Yeah.
was one of the what they say 3 big lines.
Right.
that
I
were
wonder if
coming
the
out.
Battletoad was one of them.
I was wondering that too. I was wondering if that was one of them.
I hope that sells well. They're cool. I don't have room for them, but that was a cool show.
I never got into it, so I'll look at it though. But I think if anybody did it, it'd be PCS.
Yeah.
And did it well.
Yes.
I
Did
agree.
it well.
Yes. Hey, did you guys do your purge?
Purge.
Yeah.
Sales?
Yeah, your purge.
I'm not selling nothing.
no.
You're the only one selling stuff.
Oh shit.
Might as well list yours. Go ahead and show it.
No. Let's finish these. These are good questions. I like all these things that are coming up. We'll do it in a minute.
I'll tell you
Probably
my guilty pleasure as far as a statue and made by any company at any scale. So this one's easy for me because I'm begging for it behind the thing. So of course, it'd be LBS.
Uh-huh.
He's already making my dream, which is Thanos. So we'll throw that in the wind. We know he's going to make the Silver Surfer. We already know that.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it would be Adam Warlock with Pip, and the Infinity Gauntlet style. That would be it for me. Like that would be my one. If you do that for me, I buy one for everybody. That's how much I love that. Like that's how much I want that figure.
You heard this here.
You know what you're going to
It's
do,
an
Mike?
imposter trade.
Yeah, might as well get more. Make you a Hulkbuster army.
Yeah, we're going to look at your one room, and it's going to be 2 walls of all fucking XM Hulkbusters. With your max flex, and that'll be like your screenshot, your background picture, profile pic. That's what's going to happen.
Oh, it's so
like
bad.
30 XM Hulkbusters.
No.
Wall
Dude,
to wall.
Maybe if it had like 3 switch outs, then 3, but just 2. So stick with 2.
It'll say Dr. Mike dripping in HB.
Oh my god. Oh man, ridiculous. What's up, Donald? What's up, Ledge?
Donald.
Let's see.
Better late than never, Donald. Don't worry about
That's
it.
true. Just like me. Well, here, let's do. I'll do the purge because I was gonna do some extremely marked down prices today. Not because I just bought
before
that.
you do that, Mike. Just before, for the second time in the entire history of this show.
Yeah.
We started at 9 p.m. Eastern on the nose, and it's the second
3/19,
time in history
2023.
that Mike wasn't here, and I was starting the show. Just throwing that out there.
We do. You know what we're gonna do for now on? For
You're
now on,
refusing.
you are in charge. You are in charge of starting the show, and shit, I'm just gonna show up when I can. And I mean, like I said 2 weeks ago, I enjoy listening to you guys talk on the show when I'm not here. It's I think it's more interesting. But so you're in charge. I'm
I
just
always ask
background
Mike,
guy.
why can't we start on time? He goes, I'm a doctor. Those little people could wait. Okay, man. I won't tell him you said that, but
Wow.
It's
Dr. Mike doesn't say that.
I know it's real stereotypical, but in true doctor fashion, I do roll in like 5 minutes after I'm supposed to start, and my assistants have everything ready, and I just walk in. And I'm getting messages as I'm like driving to work, like, we're ready. It's like, hang on.
That's because
But-
important people like you and President Rashid could just show up when you want, and you're never late.
Well, to be
Like
fair,
a wizard, you show up precisely when you mean to.
dude, to be fair, there are things that need to happen before I even walk into that room. So if they're not ready, then what's the point of being there right on time, right?
To be fair, maybe they're ready right on time and they've been waiting 5 minutes. But if that
Yeah,
makes you feel
actually,
better
it's-
about yourself.
It's more like that sometimes. Sometimes,
You know,
not all the
my
time.
dad would
But you're the
say
boss,
when
so who
he,
cares?
when he used to pay us, when he was running the business, he'd say, "You get paid by the hour, so what's it matter? Just sit there. I pay you to sit." So that's
Do
what
they
he
get
would
paid
say.
by the hour, Mike, or do they get paid by the patient?
My employees get paid by the hour, and I just get paid to
Yeah,
get paid. Yeah.
he'd be
Oh,
like,
okay.
when we were younger, he'd go, "You see that dumpster? Go hop in it. Go clean. I'm paying you. Who cares? Go." That's it.
Yeah.
That's the old school mindset, man.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't care.
Yep.
Pick up a broom.
Do something. Yeah.
I like this one.
Oh, that'd be
Yes,
crazy.
is doing a Ghost Rider.
If I know Dr. Mike knows this especially, but if I was coming from the future, like I always say, I think that Figure Kong's dreams are about to come true in a very special way. So if I was coming from the future,
I would say that's 100% accurate prediction.
Yes, yes, yes. Some dreams are going to be
And
made.
Ledge would like to thank me. You're welcome, Ledge. I do it for you guys.
So, now, the only thing we don't know is, when is the future? Is it 2 years, 5 years, 10 years?
Technically, 10 seconds from now is the future.
yeah.
That is true. That's a good point. That's a good point.
The way you can gauge it too, because we know that LBS is going to come out as far as with Marvel, like 5 pieces a year is what's getting ready to start happening, and then then the DC is probably going to be, follow suit the same way. So I know people keep saying that it's kind of going slower, but it's actually a good thing because the price and being able to get exactly what you want and not have to worry about missing out on it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, just putting it bluntly.
They could start putting like 200 back every week or every other couple of weeks and just throw it in a thing or a month. And by the time 2 or 3 years roll around, there's you some money and you can get you a piece or two,
Yeah, because like Dion said, we're coming, and we're bringing our bags, and those bags are Louis, So if you guys want what's going to make you happy, I don't think you're going to get disappointed.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I do agree with Trey. I think it's nice that they're kind of taking their time, and I hope. Do we know when this Iron Man is officially going to drop? Is it going to be this week, next week? Do you think?
They said the goal was to try to make it before the end of March.
Okay, so
I always throw another month on it, but they said they were trying by the end of March.
Yeah. So maybe about a week, 2 weeks. Okay, hopefully that'd be great. And so he said 5 Marvel pieces a year.
We won't say he said it. I'll say
okay.
It's been said. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the goal is 5 each year.
Wow.
For Marvel and follow suit with the DC. So
Third smartest man in the room.
No.
Man.
There's not that many Avengers. Just finish it. Just finish it. It'll be fine.
Except for the Hulk.
Yeah. Well, no, just finish that Alex Ross Avengers Assemble, and then I'm happy. That's all I need.
Yeah.
That
agree,
Thanos.
Michael, if you're a Thanos fan, I don't know.
That Thanos can be incredible.
There's no way I wouldn't get that. Like that is my absolute.
I was going to say that has to be your dream piece by your dream company.
Just like I said earlier, when I got the Sideshow Thanos, it was $1,350. I didn't think it was going to be anything like that. And back then, anything above $400, you're like, you're crazy if I'm doing that for a statue.
Yeah.
And of course I did it. And I mean, there's no way. I don't care. I'd give the rest of my collection up for that one piece right there, just because I like him that much.
Wow.
Like screw my collection. I want that one. That's how much I want that piece.
I was looking at the Sideshow Thanos, and I just recently picked it up, and I was looking at today's sale prices, which are like $1,600, $1,700, $1,800, and I was like, how much was this thing when it first came out? And I looked, and you're right, it was like 13 something, right? 1350.
Yeah, 1350.
So I was like, wow, okay, that's not that much more, today than it came out. That was a 2012 or 20. It's an older piece.
Yeah, it may have been like 2014. I can't remember, but the other pieces were like $400.
Right.
So the Wolverine, the Thor with the weird hand that was sticking, all those were like $400. And then here comes this one at that price. And my wife looked at me like, "Are you seriously going to do this?" And I was like, "Yes, you best believe it. We can fight. We can do whatever you want."
What is happening?
This is mine.
And so, do you think? I know that piece is like widely regarded as one of the best Sideshow pieces ever. Do you feel the same?
I do.
Okay.
Especially from, you know what? The crazy thing with that piece is, I think, yes, 100%, just on its own merits, I think it's one of the best Sideshow pieces they've ever made.
Wow.
But especially the people that went through either the jubilation of getting it within that little time frame, and all the people that went through the hell that didn't get it and were pissed. It rocked the world. And I was at work. I just happened to remember, oh my God, it's this time. And I pop in and my thing was spinning, wasn't letting me get it. I was cussing, I was mad. My wife she worked with me. So she was like, just keep trying. And then it went through and I was like, oh, I got it. I was screaming. Everybody was like, why is Tracy hollering? I had to get out. It was just that big a deal back then. It was that big a deal.
So this was a Sideshow piece that actually sold, like you had to be there on release time.
Yeah. And everybody was looking forward to it for about 2 to 3 months. It was like, oh my gosh, this piece. But nobody knew it was going to be so limited. And then when it went up for pre-order, the first was, of course, the exclusive. Bam, it's gone.
Yep.
And then everybody's trying to get the other piece. Bam, you just had to see which one you got. It was just like, which one did you get?
Wow. It was that crazy. Happening now like that versus how it is today. That anticipation and that hunt, like, oh my God.
It's fun.
That feeling, adrenaline.
It's definitely fun. I would hate it. It would be all fun and games when you're winning, and you'd be pissed when you lose.
Yes.
Yep. I'll sit here and lie and say, yeah, let's do that again. But if I miss out, then I'm pissed. So.
Yeah. At least for this LBS Thanos or Iron Man or whatever, you go to Cosmic Chase, you go to Spec, you go wherever the heck you want to go, and should be okay.
Yeah, and you can call them early and say, keep one for me. Here's my money.
Right. Yeah.
You can cheat the system a bit. Here's my money.
Yep. Take it. Yep. Pre-production money. Here you go.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea too. Dang. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I had no idea about that, but Thanos. I'm looking forward to it. I found one that's been not displayed. It's exclusive, great condition, and like I said, didn't pay much more than retail. So I'm pretty excited to get that. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
1/3 beast. Damn.
Shang-Chi said, I think LBS will do a female character in the future.
Yes.
And if I had to answer that question, I would say easy. If you think about the characters that you want the most, like especially in the Avengers, especially in the X-Men, if you think of the ones that would be most sought after, just be prepared and be ready. And it's not going to be 3 and 4 years from now. That's not going to be what it is.
That's awesome.
Like, it's not going to be a long time. So you will be happy.
Like, she probably won't be a Spidey rogue, but who knows who she could be.
Dude, I'm excited. I didn't know that allegedly LBS was ramping things up. I'm actually quite excited. So, we know that Iron Man, let's say Iron Man comes by the end of this month, allegedly. Yeah. You're thinking Thanos maybe 2 months from now? Possibly?
I think they'll see how people's wallets are, with the Iron Man. Because it'll go that, then Thanos, then let's see if I can actually say what the next one is. If I can say it.
Agreed, Edwin.
Yeah, LBS Storm. That'd be cool.
It'll be that. Then Venom comes after that. Then
damn.
Yeah.
Forgot about Venom.
And then here comes Wolverine.
Oh, yeah. Wolverine's sick.
Then here comes Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
And then from that line in the sand, I'm promising you won't be disappointed in those. But after that, it's going to be crazy.
Oh my God.
It'll make grown men scream. Or at least this one.
Oh damn. Dude, so right there, Iron Man, Thanos, Spider-Man, probably Venom, because that Venom looks sick. I forgot about that. Damn, that's 4 this year. Well,
Mike, would you ever let this happen?
Won't be able to afford mead.
No. And don't forget, then you've got the DC rumors.
Right.
And it could be rumored that you see some heavy hitters before the end of the year. So let's just say that's a rumor.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
So for people if you really think about it, it's really responsible the way they're doing it, because if they put too many out at a low ES, then people are missing what they wanted. But if they put it out at a pace that people can actually deal with, then man, that's collector first.
Yes. Yeah.
Not wallet
Agreed.
first. It's collector first. So that's why I
Right.
respect them so much.
Right. Yeah, totally agree. And I think the prices for his 1/3s are still not bad. I mean, it's not bad for what you get and the size and the quality, and compare that to like a normal XM 1/3, and it's just he's doing much better.
And shop around too, man. With the different other people carrying them, because there's different prices with different places.
Yes.
And like Walton always, shouts out, and thank God for Walton. Certain places have better shipping rates, so hopefully it'll force other ones to get their shipping rates, on par too. So those are always good things too. Shout out to Walton.
Yep.
Justin, are you getting any LBS?
It just depends. I might, but I got time, so I'll wait. I do got the Hulk coming with the hands open, but a lot of people got the Enrage, but I just wanted the fingerprints.
Oh, so you did get the Hulk.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I pre-ordered that I was going to do it from Sick when he put his thing out, and I went on the website and it wasn't working, so I just said screw it and got it from Todd. And then I think like 2 days later, Sick got his website up working, so mine's coming from Todd. So,
what would be a character out of maybe the ones that we mentioned, or future ones that you'd be interested in, Justin?
From the Avengers line,
or potential DC, because we know you're a Batman guy.
I've seen production photos from him, so I mean I've seen what he's going to put out, but
I saw you mention one in the chat.
All of them look pretty good. I mean, it's comic based. You had like 3 or 4 different head sculpts per one, and
that's true. Yeah,
they look pretty good. So I think everybody's gonna be happy with them.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
So,
I think so too. Hey guys, we got like
a room. If I get my room set up, not this room, but the other room in time. I mean,
if you when you get that room set up, you're gonna be able to do whatever you want.
Pretty much, but
yeah,
I gotta quit slacking ass and get on to it.
Yeah, that was a lot of work.
Hey guys, we got like 52 guys on. Thank you for joining us. If you could please like the video, hit that thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. It helps the channel.
Yep.
I think Mike was going to say something like that.
I was just going to say that. Thank you, Shane. Predator LBS. So Michael Black, this is what we talked about last week. Kind of was, I came to a breaking point, or I guess an epiphany.
I call it a collecting epiphany.
A collecting epiphany, and I had to choose my lines. And just like what Trey was saying, you got people who collect Marvel, you got people who collect DC, you got, these 2 big lines. And if you're an LBS only person, then you're okay, because the pace is not crazy. But if you're like a Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, everything, which is fine, but you also collect XM, LBS, Prime 1, Queen, whatever, dude, you're screwed, man. Especially with Predator. Especially with DC, because holy crap, everyone and their mom has a DC license, and everyone's doing pretty cool things at all different scales. So I am real interested to see what comes to fruition with the LBS DC, because there's some really cool stuff and ideas, and I think a lot of people are going to be turned on by potentially what comes out potentially.
I think it's crazy too, because you say so many companies are coming out with it, especially DC. I mean, Iron Studios has their 1/3. I think it's Kingdom Come, line coming out. I will deviate. So like PCS, I had to get the blade. Yeah. Like there was no way I wasn't doing that, and I might get the other blade that they're coming. We'll just have to see. But
and that blade looks so good.
Yeah. So if there's pieces that I think that that this is a must-have, I'm doing it.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I don't disagree with that. Yeah. The only thing that I try to stick with the same thing is, so for example, Star Wars models. We have MR and you have EFX and you have like the older ones, and you have these custom companies.
About MR and possibly coming back.
I saw that. Yeah. But they don't have the Star Wars license. I don't know what they'd be doing. I don't think they do they?
I don't know. I'm completely disinterested though.
Well, I mean, but still, it's interesting that they're coming back. But the only thing that when I buy models, I just stick to NYC because I like how all the bases match. I like how all the scales basically match, and they all just look good together. But that's what I decided to do. It's not what you guys have to do. But I like what Walton's saying. I go, Prime 1 for Batman. I go LBS for Marvel, and XM is out the door. Okay, whatever. XM quarter scale, well, I just the War Tank, the Hulkbuster, Classic Iron Man, Ultron. I just think they look so good together. Anyway, I thought this said haven't ordered anything in about 5 minutes, but it says 5 months. Been debating on what line I want to go down, mainly between Predator and LBS. I think this is pretty easy. If it was Predator, wouldn't you guys jump on like the Prime 1/3/half scale, or would you jump on
price.
LBS?
Not for that price.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
I was like,
Again,
for that
like
price, you can get
3,500
Thanos and Hulk.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. That's a good point. So, yeah, Michael, I guess it depends because, Trey made a good point because you can get literally the Thanos and Hulk at the same time, or you can get that Berserker Predator before shipping, which I'm sure shipping is going to be like 600 or 700 economy, I'm guessing.
And there's no wrong answer. It's whatever, people prefer.
Yeah. If you love Predator, man, you need to get it.
It's
that's
highly
true.
detailed. It's really good. I mean, the detail on the Predator is really nice, but I'm just not a Predator fan. I'd have to go the other way.
I love Predator.
Yeah, I was
I don't love
staring
it
at
like
it.
Adam loves it, but I love it.
I like the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and that's the first one. And then
I was staring at it today in one of the shows, and I was like, man, I'm looking at this so much, I want it. Then I remembered $3,800. I was like, no, okay, I'm back in the. I'm back.
I got a question for you guys. Can you hear us, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay. If you guys all of a sudden had room in your place and you could have another line of statues, any line you want, and you got room for 15 pieces. Let's say 15 1/4 scale, or let's say 8 or 9 1/3 scale. What line would you collect? And you don't have to give up any real estate or pieces now.
Wow. That's a good
So
question.
what's the new line you would go with?
I think that's a pretty easy answer.
Well, go for it, Mike.
I know this is an LBS fanboy show tonight, but literally it'd be LBS.
Man, I love this place. I had fun.
I was gonna say LBS too. LBS.
It actually happened to me. I'm building my house right now, so I was able to build a little bit more. DC is a line that I decided, which I had decided not to do, but because I could and had more space, I was like, I'm doing it.
Oh, so Trey, what are I missed what lines do you collect?
So I really mainly now only collect LBS Marvel, but because the DC came, and this was a rule, I was like, I'm not doing DC. And then when I found out a few months ago that that rumor that DC was coming, I was like, I'm done. So I got to do it. So
that's awesome.
And I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't do Star Wars, because I think I'm gonna have to draw the line at that.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Like you said, LBS, but I was not talking what company, what line would you go
DC.
with?
DC.
Oh, Avengers.
DC.
Yeah, so I was collecting only Marvel. So the new line that I'm going to collect is now the DC as well.
What about you, Justin? You magically got room for a new line. What line?
If it was 3rd scale, I do LBS DC. If it was 1/4 scale, I do the GI Joes you're doing.
My man.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I love GI Joe, but that's
What's that supposed to mean? You're so surprised.
No, I didn't realize that Justin was that he would like settle on GI Joe only.
He's old like me.
Well,
I wanted to go back and buy all the graded card ones. I told you before, but they're like 3 and 4K each, and I'm like, just for the graded, from the 80s, and I bought one, but I hadn't bought the rest. I'm like, Star Wars is the same way. So you could go get.
It's true. That's true.
Go get yours, but if you want them.
I'm not sure what I would do personally. I don't know if I pick a smaller line that has nostalgia for me, like I don't even know, maybe like that Battletoads or something like that, or I really like the Predator line, but again, the pieces are expensive. Or if I go with a line that I like, but it looks really cool, like the Prime One Lord of the Rings line. Xerxes Transformers, yes, I can't wait. I have Tarn and Six Shot on pre-order, and I'm waiting for Shockwave. It should have been shown by now, but they haven't been responding to me for over a
So
month.
on them, one of the bases is Ultra Magnus. He's standing on the other base is Optimus, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
they look really good. I remember looking at that.
Yeah, one has a decapitated head, I believe.
Yeah, one of them.
Okay.
Horror line, yeah, I was a big horror fan. I mean, I still like horror, but even as a kid, I used to watch all the Jason movies and oh god, all the horrors. Loved them. You guys horror fans?
They don't
John.
scare me, so I never really got into them too much because they don't scare me.
You don't find them entertaining though?
I didn't watch a lot of them just because they didn't. It didn't. I thought it was going to scare me. You know, spiders
funny
scare me. You know, but
That's usually the opposite
That's
reason
it.
why people don't watch those movies is because it does scare them.
Yeah.
You, Justin, you a horror fan?
No, I don't watch them. I find them boring. But I'm different. I'm odd, so you know.
No,
That's
hey,
what it is.
And
two tough guys here. No big deal.
no,
I get it.
and my big thing too was I was all about women and dating, and I couldn't really do horror when I
Right.
was doing my
That
date.
makes sense.
So that was my problem. That was my issue.
Yeah, my
You said
wife don't watch it either.
women
So.
dating women?
Yeah, like
Yeah, you're probably not busting a nut with like the nun looking over your bed.
No.
Oh
I mean,
my
alone
god.
maybe, but not with someone else.
Oh my god. Ridiculous.
I agree. That's
So look
actually
up. What is
scary as
that?
fuck.
I'm doing this for Brandon here, and then for whoever else wants to. You guys want to do a quick review of the Queen One Mark
Always.
One?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let's see. Bam. Here we go. So there you go. This thing is just let me know if you can see everything okay.
Yeah, let's go.
There's the arc reactor. Looks really good. One thing I like about this is in order to turn the arc reactor on and off, there's like this little cable with this little hidden battery box. And they made it really easy just to kind of flip the switch, tuck it in under here, and it just looks like a random wire.
That's really cool.
The it's not silicone under here, but it looks pretty good. Sculpted eyebrows, sculpted painted eyelashes, but you know, at the half scale you can't really tell.
I know this might sound silly, Mike, but what do you think of the likeness in the eyes?
Not bad.
Do you
Not
believe that's
bad.
RDJ under there or just some guy?
You know, I never really thought about it. I think it doesn't really matter, but if you kind of take a step back, you can see RDJ just a little bit. But the thing that throws it off is that the eyebrows are kind of bushy and they're not punched. They're painted. So it's just like, it's not my favorite. Not my favorite, but that's an extremely small nitpick to the overall, aesthetic. Because everything on here is just real nice. Super nice details. Very detailed arc reactor. Wires and stuff everywhere where you can't even see things. Just like details upon details. Reasonable base. I like the nameplate, but I like all the nameplates. I like the suit, like the shoes underneath that you probably can't even see. Let's see. Nope. Hard to see. But then like the pant legs, everything, like the fabric's really nice. It's a solid construction. Oh, do I have him on a rotate? Yes, I did. Okay. So, the back, again, all the wires, details, everything is just really nice here. Really, really nice.
That looks great, man.
Yeah, I think they did a wonderful job.
Mm-hmm.
If you are getting this, you will not be disappointed. It's
Best one in the line. I know it's hard to compare considering what you're going up against.
So, okay, look, right here you have the old Sideshow, was at Mark 43, I think, and then you have the Queen Studios Mark 1. Surprisingly, this one, for how old it is extremely good. Simple bass, but I like that. There's a Adi Gradoff print back there. And I would say in terms of details, this is the most highly detailed one in the line. For sure, just because there's so many technical things like everywhere. I think they did a good job on like the iron or the core, whatever metal this was made out of. I think that they could have done, on these like belts here, it would have been nice if maybe they actually used rubber. I don't know if that's a bad decision, but it's kind of fakey looking. I wish
Rubber might wear over time.
Yeah, okay, so instead of rubber, if they just did a little bit more weathering on the belts here, I would appreciate that. I'm sure I could weather it a little bit because everything else is really kind of like weathered and worn.
Right.
They did a great job. That the shoes and the shoelaces under there, just really, really spectacular.
Yeah, that looks sharp.
Yeah, again, just like wires and stuff everywhere. Just damn. And here's the other thing I like about it. You can put it together yourself. You don't have to, okay, Justin knows. Did your wife help you out with that one, Justin?
Yes, I lifted up both the legs and the torso, and she told me where, on the base.
Yep.
And that's basically what she helped me with.
Yep. It's
heavier than you think, because it's like 30 pounds each leg, and then the torso is probably 45. So when you're holding it together, trying to pressurize it, it's a pain in the ass.
Yes, you're 100% correct. Versus this one, which actually is really easy to put together yourself. Quite easy. And then there you go, the Ultron in the back. Yeah, it's also very easy. That Ultron, surprisingly excellent. But so
the base on it's a tank. A base is probably, I don't know what the heck that base is, but it's got lead in it.
The base is extremely heavy. This thing is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But well worth it though. So you can see things are kind of coming together here.
Yeah, it looks really good.
That's crazy.
Justice Buster.
Justice Buster. He's gonna stay there for now. He's doing okay. But there you go. There's a last Optimus that I have that's gonna be sold. And then you can see there's plenty of room for more 1/2s and then a bunch of boxes, 1/2s.
So how much is the Justice Buster?
I'm
messing with
you. No, Justice is staying. Justice Buster is staying. So there you go. Let's let you guys.
Oh, that's great, man. Congrats. It's a beauty.
Yeah, that's fantastic, man.
Yeah, that's a fun one. That's definitely a fun one. So here we go.
All I do is drool over your collection all day anyway. I'm always in the group saying, yeah, more.
Dude, it's when you have that focus and you can start getting things that match, dude, it's fun. Then things come in, you just put them right where the spaces are. And again, it's like what we talked about last week. I'm so happy just to have these spaces. And when something comes in, like, bam, there it goes. And just putting the vision together. Now, the second Hulkbuster was a little bit of a deviation, but I have plenty of space in the other room. So yeah, it's fun, man.
I got some big news, guys. Big news.
Uh-oh
is right.
Breaking news.
Okay.
Right here. $100 million idea, my boys.
Oh my God.
Silicone chain, the Dark Lord.
Collectors enabled line, 1/3 scale. Imagine a
how
one
much?
third John. You know the things I would do to a 1/3 John? I'd buy 2 of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Would any of you buy a J&D 1/3 Padme?
Padme?
Yeah.
No. I only collect Dark Side or Empire, so
Okay.
Hold on. I would do a 1/3 Leia for sure. Like a Hoth Leia would be really awesome. I would do a what? Oh, I would do a Queen Amidala 1/3. Like from Phantom, and then I'm not sure which Padme outfit I would go for that because she has lots of decent outfits. I would consider it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? Is that a possibility?
Oh, I do not know.
Okay,
but that's one that would tempt me. You know, I wouldn't be tempted by too much with J&D, but
if
I
he
would have
did,
to.
he wouldn't tell you anyway.
You say anything with them, they may make a video about you and say some crazy crap. So,
So Ledge is the man, and Walton is not the man, but yet still is the man. Not the man for not buying J&D, but
We
not
don't like
buying
Walton
online.
anyway. Walton don't like DBZ, so he needs to be banned.
Oh, don't
I
like
mean, I don't
DBZ.
like
Buy
J&D,
one.
but if they make a collector's enabled line, I'm buying it. I'm telling you now. I'm
That
buying
would be
it.
pretty awesome.
oh, Walton's the man. Walton's the man.
Oh, we got a random question. The best ones. Is Secret Compass a reliable place to buy from? Yes, they are. The guy who runs it is Shane, so he's automatically super cool. And he's a trustworthy guy. I've bought from him before.
Yeah, they just have the same issues everybody else has. When the shipping containers come in, you know, they get delays. They have to wait for the port, and they might be way delayed compared to like Sideshow or somebody. But you will get it.
Yes.
I've got stuff from Secret Compass. They've worked with me switching stuff around before. But yeah, they're good.
I actually got that piece, the Nemesis Prime by Imagineering Arts from Shane.
Yeah, Imaginary Marts, good stuff.
The thing with Secret Compass, like if their stuff is on hand, like definitely go for it because you obviously get it right away. But like they said, yeah, pre-order stuff sometimes it's like the last. But it's cool because you could totally forget about a piece and then they randomly have it in stock all of a sudden. Like that's what happened with the Tsume Brawley, which was like selling for $2,500. I sold mine for $2,500 and upwards of $1,000. He got them in retail like a month ago, and then people were buying like multiple copies of it, and then flipped them for about $2,500. But
another thing
anyway.
you can do is go on eBay and follow Secret Compass as a safe seller list. What they do is he'll put stuff up. He'll put like $1,550, but then you go to the website because eBay's going to take 10 to 12%, whatever it is, and you got to do shipping. So then say it's $1,550, then he'll put it on the website for like $1,200 shipped.
Yes. Yep.
Something like that, so you can go get it. But a lot of times they'll put it up on eBay sometimes when they get something new like that nobody knows about or they need to move. You can get a good deal like that. So
yeah, because they get more traction on eBay or more visibility.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You know who Walton is? You ever watch the old Muppet Show with Kermit and Mrs. Piggy and all those guys? Gonzo. He's one of those two old grumpy fucks.
I knew you were about to say that.
Oh
my God.
Oh, you fucking suck. Get off stage. That's Walton.
Oh my God.
That's you, Walton. You guys are very entertaining.
I knew you were going to say that. That's funny.
So Walton loves the
do you
Justice
disagree,
Pestilence.
He hates War Tank and DBZ.
Like Trey won't answer. He's like, I'm not answering.
What'd you say?
I said, do you disagree with my analogy for Walton?
I'm going to say...
he's being nice.
I'm going to say Walton always gives you an alternate view, but then he gives you a reason behind the scenes. Like, he gives you a reason behind it. Like, so Walton is definitely cool, but he gives you a different perspective that I normally don't have. Like, Walton say
there he is.
That stuff's crap. And I'm like, why? So because da-da-da. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I can see his point. So
I'm not saying he doesn't have some good points. I'm not saying he's always wrong. He reminds me of Waldorf. That's who we have.
Oh my god, hilarious.
No, I'm gonna let you do Walton like that. I'm gonna stay away from that.
Hey, those guys are arguably the best thing on the show.
I'm gonna stay away.
I'm gonna stay away.
All right, dude. You guys ready for some quick steals of a deals?
Mm.
All right. Queen Studios. So here we go. Just real quick. Queen Studios Bumblebee bust. I'm gonna let it go for 2,200 plus ship. Freaking
No, this is
steal.
U.S. only, right, Mike?
What was that?
U.S. only, not us poor people up in Canada.
Yeah, U.S. only. Well, no, it's 2,200 plus ship, so you can pay shipping. I'll ship to Canada. I don't care.
Pay the
Still
difference.
big discount.
Yeah, it's a huge discount. It's like $500 discount.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. XM Spidey 2099. I'm gonna do for you guys. I'm gonna do 750 shipped. 750 shipped.
And
Damn.
earlier show they were talking about that one.
Really?
Yeah, that they hadn't seen it in a long time. And they wanted it.
Oh shoot. Well, for them, 950 shipped. But anyone watching this show,
Adam, man, it may have been Adam.
dude, send them. Send Adam. 750 shipped. Joker 1,100 shipped. Godzilla Prime 1. Dude, this is hard to do shipped. This is 900 plus ship. Way cheaper than Sideshow Seconds. She's gonna stay the same. I'm not in a rush to sell her.
Yeah, she'll sell.
Yeah, I
I
already.
don't know how this
sold
hasn't sold.
Hold on.
I don't get it. Every week I see someone wanting to buy the statue.
Yeah, I don't see how it isn't sold.
I don't know. Dude, this is gonna be 2K plus ship. This guy here, Tom is supposed to buy him, but he's dragging his feet. So you got to fight Tom, but this will be 1,300 plus ship. I think it's a pretty good deal. This is on sale on Sideshow right now for like 18 something plus tax plus ship. I'll match that. I'll do 1,900 plus ship, so you don't have to pay for tax and you don't have to pay for ridiculous Sideshow shipping, which is that's a freaking steal. This thing was like a $3,000 statue, all said and done from Prime 1.
Wow.
This guy here, I'll do 1,150 plus ship.
Wow.
And this one, I'll do 1,050 plus ship. This is the
I can't
deluxe.
believe that hasn't moved yet. That's a cool.
Well, I mean, for 1,200 plus ship, I was surprised. But this 1,050 plus ship, will you guys let me know? This thing, I'll do 1,150 shipped. I don't mind keeping it. It's pretty cool. Plus, it's kind of a niche piece. Uman Studios Deluxe with the signed art print. I'll do 3,000 plus ship, which I think is a steal since Todd had it up for like 4,500 plus ship. And then this is Ratchet, the Deluxe, which is totally sold out. It's not going to show up on your Prime 1 sale because it's totally sold out. I'll do 750 shipped. And Xerxes, I'm going to keep him at about 1,600 plus ship because that's still about $400 off retail. Excellent. Piece. This is a great piece. If you're a G1 fan, this thing is amazing. So technically, this is already pending. The Superman is pending, but there's been no cash changed. And then you got to fight Tom for this one, and tell Tom to send me money. And yeah, all of the
hasn't sold either.
Which one?
The Elita.
Well, it technically Sick has it claimed, but he owes me for some other stuff because I hooked him up. So he's trying to move stuff too, so that he could, kind of like what we're trying to do, just sell things and then send money. And so trying to just like something, money will hit my PayPal and then it goes to somewhere else and then comes back. And it's just like, okay, who's this? So Justin sent me this money. Okay, this money's going to John. And now John sent me this and now it's going to Shane. Well, I don't send money to Shane, but.
No, he doesn't give me shit.
Shane's like, where's my bonus?
Gives me
I got 2 shows started on time.
So yeah, those are the deals. And if you message me, I'm gonna forget every single price except I'll have to go back and watch. What's our timestamp right now? We're about an hour 30 in. So because I just say things and I'm not drunk. I'll have to go back and confirm those prices. But what I said for you guys watching the show, it's for you guys. Or your friends if you want to refer somebody, that's fine.
Speaking of being drunk, are you out of mead?
No, so no, last week I was a little under the weather. I figured not to make it worse. And this week I was running late, so I forgot to grab it. I still have about a third or half left. I'll have to do it next week.
Okay.
Yeah. It's real good. Real good.
It is good, eh?
Oh yeah.
He brought me over, my buddy brought me over 5 more bottles, but they're a different type. It's a dandelion mead. And when I heard that, I was like, fuck, I don't want to taste dandelions. It's delicious. You could barely even tell the difference. It's delicious. So now I got another 4 or 5 bottles. It's great.
Amazing.
Yeah, he is amazing. Shout out to Serge, our hookup for the mead.
Yep. I'm gonna do a quick shout out to Marcos, if that's okay.
Yeah. Marcos
So Marcos has his grand opening coming up pretty soon. I know no one on this panel is going.
I'm trying to get it to work. It doesn't look like it's going to. I was talking with Adam, and I don't think
Is that the one 6 going to, Shane?
Yeah.
I think 6 going to that, right?
Yeah, 6 going to that.
Post that.
A lot of people are going to that.
Trey, are you going to that?
I may go because it's 3 hours from my home in
Oh,
Indiana.
nice.
Oh, that's not
So
man, yeah.
It
not bad. That'll be
if I'm,
fun.
yeah, it just depends on if I'm in Indiana. That's why I'm trying to make that happen. So
Gotcha.
I think it said it was about 1,400 miles for me or something, or 2,000 miles or something.
It's a bit of a drive, yeah.
But
But I just wanted to give a shout out just because. So I don't know if you guys saw, Marcos posted something like a couple months ago where he's like, I have these big wall spaces and I'm looking for collectors to, spend this amount, like $1,000 or whatever, and I'll hook you up with a 25% off code for the entire year. And I was like, damn, what a hustler. But then I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? That's it. And then he puts on you can put on a payment plan. So I was like, sign me up. I think I was like the first or second one to do it. And I'm like, I want the dead center. And I can't tell you how much money that 25% has saved me. And I'm pretty sure Marcos is like losing his pants off of just me alone. So
yeah. It
I
only
just
takes 2 or 3 big heavy hitters, and that 25%
Oh, yeah.
goes a long
that's the
ways,
thing. The
man.
average guy, not so much. A little bit of a dent. The big heavy hitter,
You take
but
3 or 4
you're
heavy
losing your
hitters,
shirt.
it-
I put in so remember I told you guys that closet back there is going to be turned into like a 1/6 Module Case haven.
Yeah.
So I ordered all my Module Cases through Marcos, and I saved
Oh.
$1,100 just on that one order.
So it's like Mike, you said, man, I first thought what a hustler, but now you're the hustler.
Yeah.
some days 10 grand to some people or a week is just nothing. So I mean, I don't know if who knows. Good luck to him. That's all I gotta say.
But here's the thing. It's like, when I did that, I'm like, well, I'm not really back into 6 scale. And then I was like, you know what? I am kind of back into 6 scale. And so between John and Marcos.
Oh, so he only does 6 scale only? Or does he do
No.
statues too, right?
Dude, he does everything. Well, he does everything that's US licensed.
Okay.
So
I was going to
Iron
say,
Studio-
cancel your full size and start, hey, I want to order all my life size from you.
Well, dude, I got my R2 from him, not with the 25% off, but he did give me a hell of a deal. And then I got my C3PO through him. And again, not 25% off, but a hell of a deal. And then I was going to get the T800, but then I transferred that because I finally found focus. And if let's say, for example,
looks good,
the which one? Yeah, it looks
good.
It looks amazing. And if I
If I
had
was
a
into
third,
that, I'd have to get it, but yeah.
I think the T800 1-to-1 would look awesome in your collection. It would fit so well. Just look behind you. You have all robots and like stuff like that. It would fit
looks really good.
perfectly. But so anywho, yeah, he does, all statues, Iron Studios, Sideshow. If you're looking for a Sideshow thing, you get it from him. And he doesn't have like you got to pay to get that super big code, but typically it'll be like 18% or sometimes 20%, usually 15%. And, it's just, I've saved so much money, and he's just a good guy to talk to. And he'll like message me and, like between him and his boy Steven, who was also helping him with like his collector's own accents, like the Maju case and the artwork and all that. Steven actually like designed my entire space for me and gave me like 2-3 options. And, he like drew pictures and had it all laid out. And so I was like, okay, here we go. Order. So if you are looking for like Maju case, Marcos and Collector's Own is like the dedicated Maju case. I don't know if they're calling it distributor in the United States, but they're working directly with Maju Space to distribute in the United States. And I put in my order to yesterday, and he said allegedly, and Brian, the Maju Space CEO, said that Marcos should get his shipment in by Q3. So that's amazing.
Cripple, I've been playing WWE 2K all day, so yeah, he countered me.
How is it anyway? I know last
really
year's
good.
game had so many glitches in it.
The problem is their servers, but we was watching Troy Dan. I don't know if y'all watch him. He's got like 3 million subs, and just watching him play it, me and my daughter wanted to get it. My daughter loves it, so we started playing like Steam stable matches, and then going online and talking with people, because we go online and play NBA 2K all the time with people. And she's used to hearing everybody cuss and stuff, so she don't say it. So I don't. I'm like, all right, let's go. So we hear these people wrestling. It's hilarious. They get all mad. They're so stressed out. And then if she wins, I'll be like, a 10-year-old just beat you. They'll hear me on a mic, and he'll be like a 30, 40-year-old guy. He's pissed. Or if she loses, I'll be like, well, you lost to a 10-year-old, and I'll get her to talk and stuff. So we basically trolling them. Yeah.
Hey man, but that's good that you're with her, while you're doing it too.
Yeah. It's awesome game, though.
That's cool.
But I'm addicted to all that crap. 2K, NBA, all that baseball, everything. Can't help it. Yep.
Sorry.
You got any pictures tonight, Mike?
What did you guys show that custom Iron Man from No Way Home?
The mask helmet? It's busted open? Yeah.
Yeah, did you guys see that?
Again.
Okay,
yeah, some people might be in that didn't see it.
Was that the gender swap portraits?
Oh yeah, you had the gender swap one too. We was wondering, was that 2 different statues, or is that just 2 different?
Or do you gender swap the portraits?
Wait, what are you talking about?
That was on the other Iron Man, where you had an RDJ and you had.
Whoa. Okay, yeah. Yep. Hang on.
I was like, shit, was I not supposed to show that either?
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. You can show whatever you want. I don't care.
And then somebody in the chat thought that you had a custom one done, and that was your face there for a minute, and then it's no.
That would be awesome. Actually, that would be awesome.
And I was like, well, he could probably get it done.
The Iron Doctor.
That would be awesome. This was a canvas that I picked up that I just thought was really cool. You guys know that I've been on a fine art kick for Marvel, and I've been picking them up like left and right. But this isn't Alex Ross. I forgot who made this, but he makes like these kind of blocky type things, and they make a full-size Iron Man and a full-size Cap one. I thought this was pretty cool. Got it for a great deal. Great deal. So this is the old XM Mark 42. It comes with two head sculpts. Well, 3 technically, but it comes with the RDJ one, and then this is the reason I bought it. It comes for the with the Pepper Potts one, which I think this piece is really old. I think it's like 7 years old, and I think that this passes for this being this close up and looking pretty decent. And it's literally from the movie. I thought it was pretty great. A lot of swap outs. You could do the power pose. You could do the repulsor pose. You have the mask in the hand. You could have, hand down, hand gripped, small footprint, super nice details. I thought that was great. So again, pick this up on eBay brand new for $800, maybe $850, brand new. So that should be coming in.
So it is swap out gender. Okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it is swap out gender. Yep.
It has to be gender appropriate.
Yep. So
to be fair, that's only 2 out of how many genders? So.
Oh, where'd Trey go? I'm sure he'll be back.
Trey's gone. I'll let him back in when he comes.
Yeah, I figured it was time to jump on this, and I'm happy I did. Should be here this week.
You've never owned that piece, eh, Mike?
No, never owned it. Here we go.
You getting? Are you getting any customs for it? Just custom.
I saw that. I was
add-on
watching.
to axe
Yeah,
or whatever.
I was
sword.
I was watching some custom videos, and that's actually why I thought about buying it. I was like, damn, this is pretty cool. So if you guys have recommendations for customs for that, let me know, and I'd be happy to check them out. And
Yeah,
I know
I
the one thing I
gotta.
was looking at was the King Thanos bust or the sculpt.
I like. There's a pedestal with the Sidorak. There's
Oh, that's cool.
his knife that you could put down, and I think it has his helmet on it.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in that for sure.
What's up, John? CW
so-
John in the house, fellow Canadian.
So this is a custom. Was it Far From Home or No Way Home? Which one is this movie from? Anyway, the Mysterio one. Far From Home. Iron Man Illusion. It's 3D printed, and then there's some mesh and stuff like that. It's a flickering eye, just like the movie.
Nice.
And I think I forgot how much this was, but not super expensive. The guy is real nice. He's a new member of our Facebook group and subscriber to the channel. He had one done, and everyone was tagging me in it, and I got to it too late. And I was like, "Oh, damn, that's cool. I'll take it." He's like, "Oh, I just sold it a minute ago to some guy in Florida." I was like, Jimmy, who's in Florida? Anyway. And so he's like, but I'm starting a run of 5, and you could be number 1. So I was like, sweet. So I gave him 50% down, and which I think it's like 600 US shipped or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, I love the dirt. I mean, this looks like it's straight out of the movie.
Yeah.
The stand. I asked him about the stand. And he said that the stand is simple on purpose, so your main focus is on the helmet, which great. I agree. Great details. He said he only wanted to do a few just because of how long it took to do all the dirt and all that stuff. And he's out of Italy, so I think it's DHL Express. Once he's done, he sent me a picture yesterday, and he had everything printed, and he was starting to embellish the skull and get it all painted up. So he's moving real fast, and I appreciate that in a custom maker. It's real nice, and I
What's
appreciate.
the outside made out of?
What is it?
The outside. What's it made out of? The helmet itself.
It's 3D printed, so I'm guessing resin.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
resin.
Yeah, 3D printed resin. Yeah,
And
but I mean, yeah, you could have fooled me. I mean, that's
that's why I wasn't sure if it was metal or not.
So what I don't know is if he's doing like a Lumiluster or if that's actual metal mesh. I mean, I guess I'll find out pretty soon because he's been sending me pictures as he's been going through, and I'm guessing that he has. I'm guessing this is like fake, kind of like tendrils and roots and whatever, but not bad.
Oh man, that looks great.
Yeah. So
Very cool piece. Very unique.
yeah. Yeah, so this is I've never seen anything like this. So it is a custom. I don't think his run of 5 is full. And if you're interested in it, I'll point you in the right direction. Really cool guy, really nice, very humble from what I can see already. And again, he's only doing 5 of these and then he's done. So
now, do you know, is this a one-off, or do you think he's going to do a zombie Cap and maybe a zombie Thor?
So I didn't ask him that specific question, but I'm like, what else have you done? And he actually did Darth Vader, the melted, like the EFX one.
Yeah.
He has a Darth Vader one that looks identical, but the base looks so much better. The base that he created than the EFX. So he does have that. It's on his website, or I guess his Facebook seller profile. And
can you put his profile in the chat?
Yeah, hang on, give me a second, and I'll look it up.
Welcome back, Trey.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. And thank you for caring, Walton. See you.
He's like, man down.
Let's see.
Trey is back. Mike, if he did a few others like Captain America, Hulk, would you get them? Since they don't take too much room and do a little line?
That's a good question. I know that there's like Marvel Zombies thing there's a plan for Marvel Zombies outside of What If. And I think what I would probably do is I'd probably consider the Cap, because look at my hat. I like the Cap Iron Man duality, and I think it just works. So yeah, I'd definitely consider a Cap. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Let me ask you, in going by the movie Civil War, would you have sided with Team Cap or Team Iron Man strictly by what they believed?
So I read the
Not by
Civil
who
War
else
comic.
trained you.
I read that whole Civil War comic book thing way before the movie came out.
Right.
And
You guys
no,
too. What do you think?
I probably would have
Cap
been
or
with
Iron
Cap.
Man?
I would have
You're
been
going
with
with
Cap.
Cap?
all the way. Cap all the way.
Yeah. I'm not a big rule follower. I'm not a big joiner, even though I was in the U.S. Navy and, obviously been through many years of school, and being your own boss and making your own destiny and rules is a lot better than signing your life away. So even though I love Iron Man, I agree with the
You
Cap's
guys are
ideals
backing up
here.
Steve Rogers right now.
Yeah.
What about you, Justin? Who are you with?
Yeah, Cap.
Cap.
But in the comic,
They're different.
a lot more happened in the comics, and
I
it's
know.
like
Yeah.
you
I
could
read a
see
bunch of
why.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
It's
actually
not
this
as cut
is
and dry as the movie with that one incident and
there were like multiple incidents and
more
children
people
and
died.
schools and
exactly.
yeah, it was a huge deal.
And
Yeah.
it was a bunch of fucking losers that did it.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. This is our boy here, Dmitry Plagara. Sorry, man, destroyed it. But yeah, you could see his melted Vader right here. And let me pull this up. Check this out.
You did that, okay.
How much is that, Mike?
550 euro plus ship, I think.
So where's he out of?
Italy.
Hmm.
Look at this base, man. This is so much better than the
That base
EFX
is
base.
awesome.
So much better.
Yeah, agreed.
It's 1-to-1 scale, so it should, in theory, be the same as the EFX. The price is a hell of a lot better.
That looks
And
so good.
from what I can tell here, details, I think this looks pretty good. I sold my EFX to Junior because Junior's going really heavy into Star Wars helmets. If I were to get one back, I'd probably get one from him because I love the base. It's more akin to what was in the movie that Kylo Ren was like sitting in front of. I think it just matches it better. And then the shiny black triangular EFX base. But yeah, that's our boy. Real nice guy. Hit him up. He's very responsive. He's in a lot of the buy-sell trade groups, and I think he posted in our group to introducing himself and the Iron Man. So yeah, if you guys, I know there's a lot of Star Wars fans who watch and who are in the group. You can't beat this price. And shipping, DHL or whatever was like $100 to Tennessee. It's cheaper if you're closer to the East Coast, I think, or West Coast. Can't remember, but either way, it's a good deal.
You're in Knoxville, right, Mike?
Yeah, Knoxville. Yep.
Okay, I got a ton of family in Knoxville.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Bristol.
Sweet.
Bristol.
Oh, nice.
All that, yeah.
Dude, let me know if you're ever in the area.
Oh, I'm coming to see this collection.
Oh yeah, dude, you need to. It'd be sweet. It'd be sweet. Yeah, anytime, man. Let me know. Definitely. Okay, so yeah, that's Dimitri. That was that. And yeah, I thought you guys would appreciate that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Let's see. What else? I know John is not here because stomach bug and lots of sick kids. Do you guys want to talk about anything that came out this week or anything in general? Just looking at it. Or anybody in the chat, or Shane, you're always good at figuring this out.
What's up?
Oh, wait a minute. He's actually selling these?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Oh man.
Hold on a
Those
second.
are beauties.
Pedestals.
Boom. Getting notified. That looks good. I didn't realize he was going to actually sell these. I thought it was just for his display.
Shit, why not?
Well, that's a good point. Yeah, why not?
What were you saying, Mike? I'm good at figuring what out.
What to talk about?
Let's talk about this.
Dude, this is... I was just talking to Todd a couple hours ago. I was like, man, I love your pedestals. Everything's looking good. He didn't tell me he was actually selling them.
Yeah.
Now, if he can come in at a price that's like a little bit cheaper than Pedestal Source and Sideshow, and obviously you don't have to pay tax or anything like that. I love that look, and he put like a little clear overlay with Spec Fiction on it. You could do like, you could do whatever you want. You get a clear overlay of Iron Man, collectors enabled, whatever.
Collectors enabled, yes. That's what everyone should do.
Hell yeah, dude. Wow.
What's up, Hugh?
That's exciting. That's really exciting. That's really nice. Here you go. Let's see. Thor.
I don't know. Are those the one Sideshow sponsors?
I don't know. They don't look like Pedestal Source.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I don't know.
I don't think that's Pedestal Source. I could be wrong. But I guess we'll find out soon because this pre-order is on its way. Sign up to get notified.
What do you guys think of Omni-Man? Did you see the first season?
I haven't seen it.
Hold on. I'm gonna. What is Omni-Man?
Isn't that Invincible?
Oh shoot! No, I didn't watch this.
You haven't seen Invincible? It's fucking fantastic, man. You're gonna get hooked. You're gonna power watch it. You won't be able to stop. It's amazing.
Is this on YouTube?
Prime.
Oh, Amazon Prime?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Super good.
Okay, I'm in.
And what does Walton think of The Incredible Show? He says, "Hey, get off the stage."
Oh my god.
Waldorf, you tell him.
Can someone tell me who Walton is?
Walton Chunky.
Okay.
I love the name.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
Yeah, John does have a custom Omni-Man. It's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys have anything else you want to talk about?
I'm selling some Haley Deegan cards. If anybody wants it.
Oh, nice.
Anybody in the chat? Any questions? Any topics? Anything?
Might be an early night, boys.
Well, to be fair, we've been on an hour and 52 minutes.
I did want to ask Mike the same question. Mike, with everything that's going on this first quarter, I love to ask people this.
Okay.
With whatever it is, whoever's making the best statues, yes, whatever it is, excitement. Who are you saying is the number one company so far this year? If you had to name a statue of the year or a statue company of the year, who would you name?
Wow. Okay, hold on. Let's think about this for a second. So my initial thought process is that this first quarter of the year has been pretty damn boring. There's not now I'm sure you guys can tell me probably 5 things that I'm forgetting. But I feel like there hasn't been anything super crazy. My most highly anticipated thing from this first quarter is the Iron Man that we've been talking about, the LBS, and just kind of all the LBS rumors swirling. It's been kind of fun to watch that progress. I think that...
I mean, PCS had Ghost Rider, Blade, Raphael, Donatello.
Yeah. PCS has been... I think for most people, PCS has been kind of killing it this first quarter. They've been having announcement after announcement. Ant's been teasing things, but they've been things that are just a little bit, I don't say before me, but just like a little bit outside of what I collect. So I'm really excited for everybody with like the Blade and the turtles and I did get the turtle. Yeah, I got Raphael and Donatello. I think what did I get this first quarter? Shane, I need your help.
Well, you got a few statues from Queen.
Okay, I got Mark 1. Yeah, I love that.
You got a couple busts.
I got, yeah. Oh, yeah, Tom Holland. Yeah, but that doesn't really answer Trey's question because that technically wasn't Q1. Like, I'm thinking, like, what's been
No, but that's what
announced.
released in Q1. It released this year. So just
Hmm.
overall, what company do you think is,
I think
killing it in any way, shape, or form?
I think that PCS is killing it just in terms of just getting their name out there, releasing a ton of stuff that people have been asking for, and trying new things. I think that you guys are going to hate me, but I think that Sideshow has been changing in a positive way to make collecting more interesting. And, for a while, you could get a hot toy for, might as well wait till it's 30% off. Look, Mark 85 battle damage today, 32% off on Sideshow. But now, if you're a 1/6 collector, if you're dabbling in 1/6, things are going to waitlist before they release. And I think that's real fun. I like that a lot. And I know that Sideshow is not Hot Toys, but they've managed their orders and the amount that they actually bring in. And so it makes it more fun. And then little, smaller guys like Marcos and John and other people who distribute, they may get a set of 5 or 10 and they're selling out on the popular ones, in a day or two. And that's more fun. So PCS, because they're getting their name out and they're doing some really cool stuff. Sideshow for actually stepping up, lowering ES, making collecting Hot Toys more fun. And again, I just love the crybabies in the 1/6 community. They're like, oh my God, I missed it. It's waitlisted. Is this true or is this Sideshow? No, it's actually true now. Now you could go, you could go Toys Wonderland. You could go overseas distributors and pay more. But I like that. I'm really happy about that. And then honestly, LBS, and again, this is not an LBS fanboy show tonight, but it appears to be so. I just enjoyed talking. I've enjoyed talking to Jay. He's a super cool guy. We have similar interests. I love his design aesthetic, and I love his plan. He's just one of those guys with the plan. He's a collector first guy. I love the 1/3 scale. And I'm still pissed that I can't find a cap. So Jay, if you're watching, I'm going to text you again. Send me your last 1/3 scale. You have cap. Or that Australian guy. Let me know what shipping would be to 37922. But anyway, I'm excited for LBS. I'm kind of sad. The flip side of that answer, I'm saddened by Queen. Queen hasn't released Jack. They haven't done Jack this first quarter. Can you guys think of anything Queen's done or talked about? They've been super silent Q1.
Off the top of my head, no. I know J&D has their Arwin, but Queen, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just remember that John guy, but I can't remember exactly what he said. He had a list of like 40, 50 things, but
he said there's going to be like, yeah,
we haven't seen nothing, but
he said there's going to be like 87 releases this year from Queen Studios.
He said so many of them, I can't remember what it was.
I don't think so, Michael.
The Q1's is Q1 over? No, almost. It's almost April.
Almost.
So
Q1's getting ready to be over, yeah.
So anyway, yeah, that's what I think, Trey. I surprised myself with that answer. Interesting.
Well, that's cool. I had to pass on working on Invincible. Last of Us. You guys watch it?
Nah, not yet. I was going to watch it with the wife.
Okay.
I hadn't had time, but I played the video game, so I already know what happens. So.
Okay, so Justin played the video game. Shane, did you play the video game before watching the show?
No.
Okay, and Trey, did you play the video game before?
No.
Have you watched the show?
Did, yeah.
What do you think?
You like the show?
I did, and I wasn't going to watch it, but everybody kept saying Last of Us, so I binged it. Yeah, it was good, man. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't. I didn't like it to the point that it would make me buy statues of it.
Yeah,
no.
But I would watch another season. I anticipate watching the next season.
You plan on trying the video game?
Man, it's either make this money or play a video game. So
yeah, make the money.
Make the money. Make the money,
my man. Make the money.
Make that money.
Yep. I agree. Let's see.
What's up, Venom? Thanks for showing up. Good to see you as always.
Yep. See, you picked up 85 BD. Can't beat that price plus $5 shipping. Actually, I did beat that price. I have a guy who had one that was pretty much new, and I'm like, you want to sell it to me for 275? Actually, 280, and he's like, I'll do 275 shipped. So I'm like, oh,
What are you
okay.
guys talking about? What's 85 BD?
Hot toys. Mark 85 battle damage hot toy. Yeah. Cap was really low ES, hard to find it. I know.
Yeah, I think it was 388.
Damn.
Yeah, 388.
We'll do the. What did I just get? That was a super low. Oh, that XM Ultron is like 250 something.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's way low, and there's only one version. I didn't know that either. So I was like, where are all the Ultrons?
Yeah. A lot of sense now.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Arnold Bus by Infinity. I thought the production looks good.
I thought it looked really good. It's not really the Arnold everyone wants, but I think it looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
You tell him, Walton.
Yep, that is true.
I'm with you. I'm up there with you.
That is true. Yep, he said like 80 something releases, unless I heard wrong, but it was quite a few. Yeah, I didn't play the game either. I had no idea what The Last of Us was, or make money on video games. Yeah,
That's what we should do. God, these people get
Crippler knows.
much
Fucking
tips.
genius.
It's insane, man.
Genius.
Yes, I have the Batwing coming, and I just bought that. There's a company, some guy developed a mount for it.
Wall anchor.
Yeah. I know the price was a little expensive, but you know what? The damn Batwing was expensive, and I just want to. Here, I'll pull this up so you guys can see. So here you go, Brandon. This is for you. So this is Stronghold Displays. He created this deluxe bat mount. Don't be fooled. This thing is huge. So those are 16-inch center studs. That's how big that bat is. So I'm guessing that bat's probably about like 18 inches wide. This thing telescopes to, I think, 2 feet out or something crazy.
Yeah.
He has a legit website. And, they did a nice job developing this. You could have it like coming down like all different angles. You don't just have to do, flush up against the wall, but you could if you want. And you can actually articulate. You could run the wire. This is the unfinished prototype. It's currently, on sale, $425 shipped. And yes, I know you can go buy a damn TV mount and all this, but this has a lot more. It has like yaw, pitch, roll, telescoping.
And you don't have to alter it.
You don't have to alter it. Yeah. Look I'm going to find one stud, find the other stud, put it into the wall. I'm going to do the 3 holes into the wall mounting on the Batwing, and I'm done. And that's it. And then you could do whatever the hell you want.
Easy
So
peasy,
and give me a break. If you're spending $2,500 on a freaking 4.5-foot Batwing, you can spend $425, help a fellow community member out for a one and done thing. I mean, we're all about, I don't know. I'm all about simplicity. I'm not a builder unless it comes to your mouth. So if I can just put 2 screws and studs and be done, I'm happy.
I agree, man. Simplicity.
Yep. So this guy's genius. I forgot his name, but Stronghold Displays. Highly recommend. I think this looks so cool. I think that looks incredible. The way it's just like swooping down. Yep.
That's one key for me. Low ES, EX, Darth Maul, 270. Love that piece. I love it.
Great piece.
And I love it too. I wasn't even reading that. I was saying I love it, but he says I love it. Do we know what the LBS edition size will be? Might be a big factor for me. Trey, edition size a factor for you if they start jacking up edition sizes to 1,000 or 1,500? They won't. I know they won't, but if they do. I knew you were going to say they won't.
Yeah, the only one I have a big one is the Hulk because it's got 3 different torsos or 4 different torsos.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still think like you said 1,000, I still think that's reasonable.
And I don't think it'll hit 1,000 anyway.
No.
Yeah, I know.
And if he's talking about specifically for like the Iron Man that's coming up, I actually don't know the ES. I just know it won't be something high.
Mhm.
I'm going to guess the Iron Man edition size. What is the Thor? Thor's $9.99 though, right?
Oh, I'm looking.
I know that when I looked
388?
earlier, Magneto was like, I think it was like 688 or something like that.
Wow.
Because I think they still do the made to order on it, and then
Okay.
So according to spec, Thor is $7.99.
$7.99. So it's the most. So because of the popularity of, and I can't remember what Hulk was. Maybe Hulk's $9.99. Anyway,
Oh,
it doesn't
yeah.
matter.
does it
I got
does
to
it
say
show
Iron Man will be about $7.50.
does it show in spec how many Cyclops has? Does it actually show, or is it?
Oh, let me see. Yeah, let me see.
That's crazy.
Cyclops
So
is
low.
way low.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't show. No, it says $7.99 for Cyclops. No, Cyclops is like
150.
yeah, that's what I thought. So Thor might be. I gotta open my damn Thor, and I'll post what the edition size is tomorrow, or hopefully
I
tomorrow.
can't believe
I
how
know.
cheap that thing goes for, man.
I know I have number 539 for Thor. That's my
Okay.
actual number. So
Okay, so maybe there is. Maybe
What's
there
the
is
height of
$7.99.
Thor? The statue.
35 inches, I believe.
Damn,
35.
that's amazing.
Yeah, Hulk's 39. Cap, I think, is like a hair under 34. It's 34.
Man, they're going to be
That's amazing.
so big, so good.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Juggernaut will be bigger than Hulk.
I hope so.
Dang. Let's see.
Oh, Mike's hard at work on something.
No, I was looking at the Hulk. No, there's no info here. Okay. That's fine. Well, what do you guys think?
I think that Juggernaut standing up without a base is going to be 38 inches. It's a true 1/3 scale to the comic.
Yeah. God.
Now, he could be hunched over. He could be whatever in the statue pose. I don't know. But standing up head to toe should be 38 inches tall without a base.
Crazy.
So it looks like all the bases are about the exact same. It looked like they were all somewhere between 7 and 8 inches bases, I believe.
So even if you go on the downside of that and say 7 inches, man, that's going to put him at 45 inches. Is that what I said? Yeah, about
Wow.
45 inches.
LBS for life, baby. That's the one I wanted. You know, the Sideshow one was a little bit too small for me when they made it. So I mean, make the bigger the better, man. On that one, like.
You know, it's difficult for me. Juggernaut's one of my absolute favorite villain, top 5, Marvel and DC combined. I love Juggernaut, always have. And I have a custom old garage kit spawning pool Juggernaut that I had custom painted. Well, you have to because it's only a mold when you get it. And I love it. It's 28, 29 inches tall, so it fits really good with 1/4 scales. But it's not going to compare, obviously, to the LBS. But the LBS won't pair with 1/4 scales. Even though Juggernaut's bigger, he's not that much bigger. But that might be a piece to go on my pedestal for a standalone 1/3 scale.
That's true.
Because I love him so much.
You think it would pair well if Jay does it like the Hulk, where you don't need the base at all? Do you think it would pair at all?
Honestly, maybe, but with the way Jay's doing the bases and how good they are, it would almost be a sin not to have them on the base.
Yeah,
it feels like I'm cheapening the statue somehow because of all the detail Jay puts into it.
Yeah,
and the story it tells. So far, anyway, what I've seen.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm trying to fight myself whether I should get the gray one as well. That's what I've been trying to fight with myself.
Wow. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to the wrong place, buddy. You got to do it.
Yeah.
Would be nice.
Shane's going to say, so Tracy, is there a reason why you wouldn't buy it? That's like,
hey, I was just going to say, what's holding you back from buying it? Why aren't you going to buy it?
The only reason
only reason I wouldn't is so before I get any of these, I always immerse myself. I have like 10,000 Marvel comics, so I jump in and I look and immerse myself in it. And I don't know if I would want that one instead of like a Mr. Fix-It. So that would be my only thing with that. So
You think realistically Jay's ever going to do a Mr. Fix-It? That seems a little too niche.
I would be shocked. Let me say
With
that.
all the other characters he could do, that seems
Yeah.
a
That
little
one
niche.
that custom one on Throne looks pretty good. You go grab that unless you already have it.
Mhm.
I've seen it around.
Yeah. I think I keep saying more 1/3 customs too. So not that I'm necessarily going to jump in the. I'm trying to stay away from that, but
So you do Marvel and DC 1/3. Is that correct?
yep.
No other IPs? Nothing else? Not even one or two statue of any other IP line?
Nah.
Wow.
I'm gonna try to stay away.
I respect your commitment. However, you said you were going to stay with Marvel, and you broke that. So
And it was because LBS broke that.
so if LBS does 1/3 Star Wars, would you do it?
Oh,
If so, I'll say I would do it like I would do DC because I'm not going to collect every DC
I'd
character.
do a Darth Vader.
Right, selective.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Selective
Marvel, I may collect every character unless I just don't care about that character. There's a
yes.
99% chance I want every one of them.
Yeah, I'm not one of those guys who will buy a statue of a person I absolutely fucking hate just so it kind of finishes the line.
Yeah,
No thanks. I don't need that filler, and their real estate's way too valuable.
right. If Jay ever made like a Jubilee, I can pass. I'm good.
What about a Spawn? Good call, Walton.
I think so the way I would look at it is, would I take that Spawn or what other characters coming out that I actually collect that those funds are going to? Can it beat that for me? Like and I'm a nerd, man. I'm a popular nerd. So I have in my phone I have literal catalogs of pictures and then the actual statues, and I already played in my head. You know, if this happens, then I'll do this. If this happens, then I'll do this. Like I got it all sitting there. So Spawn would have to be able to beat like 60 different characters to actually get in there for me. You know, and I really like Spawn.
Damn.
But my problem with the Spawn is I don't want any of the other villains or characters that are associated with Spawn. That's my thing.
No Violator.
I had it all with the McFarlanes, man. And I liked having it, but it wasn't something that I said, oh my gosh, this is something I have to go in and look at every single day. And I had all the McFarlanes, like whatever one you can think of, I had them.
You liked it, you didn't love it.
Right.
That's fair. Edwin says 1/3 Prime 1 Studios Terminator 2 line is very tempting. It might take me out of my focus. Yeah. Well, Prime 1 does great work, and well, who the fuck doesn't love Terminator 2? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That's true.
Want a custom movie Spawn? Well, there are some. I've seen them. Art.
What's up, Art?
You stud.
My man.
Yeah. Damn, Art and the Iron Man. Art, send the Iron Man over here.
I was lucky enough to get on the impromptu art show yesterday with Crippler and a couple of the guys. That was lots of fun. Unexpected. Edwin Diaz threw me the link, as always, took care of me. Didn't even know what was going on. And then before I knew it, I was on the show.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
No Redeemer, no Violator. Nope.
Did Art say when he's debuting that for everybody?
No. Wait, hold on. Did he say yesterday, Shane?
By the end of the month.
Damn. Oh man. Come on, Art. Let's do
But
it
he
now.
sent us the link, and we were able to watch the Raw video last night after the show.
Oh, cool.
No, that didn't.
Oh, you bastard.
Anything else, guys? Anyone in the chat? Anyone in the panel?
I'm good.
Otherwise, I got some Rolo ice cream with my name on it.
Yep. Got a
And some
pillow
Bad
with my
Batch.
name on it. Well, Cool. Well, thank you guys for coming in tonight, and thank you, Trey, especially. Dude, it's been awesome having you on tonight.
Thanks, Trey.
Thank
Love
you.
having you
You're
here.
awesome, man. Appreciate
I
it.
love
Trey's my boy for collectors and collector table. You
Yeah.
guys can catch that Sundays at 12 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
That Shane takes
Definitely.
care of it, man. And I loved it. This has been great. You know, I always watch. It's been great being on here. And man, I love the LBS love. I love it.
Dude, we love to. We love it too. Let's see. Okay, Art says, "Here, I'll film it this week. Still have to wait for XM Studios to check everything out." Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Hopefully, they give you the green light real soon. But all right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Crippler. Thank you, Trey. Thank you, Walton. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. Go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe. Tell your friends about us. We'll be back next Sunday with
CW John.
CW John.
Walking Weekly John's going to be here. Two
Damn.
motherfucking Canadians.
All right. All right. Very cool. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Hope you have a great week of collecting, and we will see you all next week. See you, everybody.